Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 18th, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle here for Aries. Let's see what's going on. Aries, what we have is intuition and manifestation in decrease. And sorry about that. The intuition and manifestation is typically about you knowing what's going to happen. Like you may feel as though you have like a premonition, or like you're having a premonition about where things are going to lead. It seems like everything that you do, you can kind of see the future projection of the action, or any decisions that you have to make. You can see what could come from whatever it is that you're doing, especially about making changes. If you're needing to make changes, it's almost like, if you know what I mean, like if you're getting up, you're like, today needs to be a new day. I need to do something different. You may find that whatever it is, you may solve your issue fully today. Like this is it. This is the day that I'm finally putting this issue to rest, right? Your imagination is very important. I know how that would sound, right? When we have issues in life these days, especially, it takes real world solutions to solve a problem. But this would say that you can imagine it. Spirit may be asking you to do some visualization, which this is like guided meditation, guided visualization for yourself, not necessarily listening to some kind of video or anything like that, but literally telling yourself, I've done this before and it worked for me. I was in a very stressful situation. I cannot tell you how stressful. I was dealing with a person that really was just so bent on creating a problem. Like they were just, oh my gosh, this person needed to have a struggle in order to be okay. Like things could be great. They have to introduce an argument. They have to introduce a problem. Things had to be tense. And if I wasn't going along with the intense energy of it, which most of the time I won't, trust me. Most of the time I won't, trust me. But this person would make it worse, make sure they say some kind of like key phrase to try to engage me in something, to be just always stressed. And I got to a point where I had almost like a migraine headache, and I couldn't take it anymore. And I went and I laid on the couch, I kid you not, and this is before I was even involved in anything. I was kind of just floating in the wind as far as my beliefs were spiritually. I went and laid down and I imagined what heaven would be like, because I was in so much pain. I like physical pain that I couldn't take it. And I somehow, some way, even in the midst of the stress and like my heart's beating, I'm almost having a panic attack. I had a migraine. I knew that medicine wasn't going to cut it. I didn't even have any medicine. I don't think I had money to get anything. It was, when I tell you I was in a dire place, and I asked Spirit, didn't even know I was asking Spirit, to show me where peace is. Show me where heaven is. What is this? And how can I be there? I want to see myself in the best possible place imaginable. And I kid you not, within 2 minutes, I think it was 2 minutes, I fell asleep. And this person, ranting and raving in another room, finally comes to find me and wakes me up, and they look puzzled because I woke up with a smile on my face. And I'll never forget that as long as I live. And Spirit wants to bring this up. I don't know why. But either way, intuition and manifestation, you got the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Magician, Page of Pentacles. I think I know why, but I mean, that is a memory I forgot all about until just now. I learned something new every reading. But this is what they want for you. Seven of Cups is always, most of the time talking about, for me, it's a visualization card. Dreaming of what could be, what may come. Isn't that a movie title with Robin Williams? What Dreams May Come. That movie was amazing, right? And so this is speaking a lot about how you need to hold on to your dreams, and that respect, that you hold on to what empowers you the most. Imagine being empowered, what that would be like, what that would look like for you. And I almost want to say this would be a situation where you would need to daydream about this. Close your eyes and meditate on what that would look like for you to feel like you are capable, you are empowered, you are fully in charge of your destiny. You can change it for the better, that you're learning new things, you're growing. You need to imagine this for yourself first. Manifestation works in a very, very important way. They Most of the time what we're manifesting are things that we have already experienced, right? And so when you want to experience something different, a lot of times in order to manifest this, you are learning from someone else, or you're in this like, say you're always impoverished. I never have enough, I'm always robbing Peter to pay Paul. You would surround yourself with people who are wealthy, and through that you are gaining a level of experience that, like, or habits are rubbing off on you. You're seeing what they do, how they act, the air about them, the energy around them, and you're adopting it, and you don't even realize what you're bringing into your life. The habits that you would end up creating, the attitudes that you would adopt. Spirit wants you to be in that space, okay? Visualization is highly important, because if you are able to imagine it, you can, if you build it, they will come, kind of thing. But if you were to imagine it, then it's already like you have the experience. You're able to manifest from your mind. Most of the things come from our mind, and almost everything, right? Thoughts do truly become things. And Spirit wants you in that space, they say, to manifest your greatest dreams. Seven of Cups sometimes could be things, this is like way too good to be true. Oh my gosh. Imagine that space. What would be too good to be true for you? And I know how that sounds, but I kid you, it does change things for people. It worked for me. I wouldn't even say it. I'm a tried and true person. So it's like, I'm telling you, this works. But decrease here with the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess, you won't have to do so much. The decrease with the Six of Pentacles is like, you're not having to do so much. Like, it's not about what you do. It's about what you see, what you think. It really is in this. What you feel inside about where you want to be. It's not all about the results of what you do, because we could do the same thing over and over and still get the same result, and it's not the desired one. I can't tell you how many people want to be rich right now. Wanting it is not the same. Working all day, not the same, right? Going to college, not the same. It's about where you see yourself. You visualize what that would be like for you. Most people we don't visualize, right? We don't say, what does it feel like to be empowered? What does it feel like for me? What would that look like for me to be well off? We just say, I want to be rich, all the things I would buy, right? But there's an energy that money is an energy. It's a currency. And so either way, that's what Spirit's got here for that part, right? And they're saying that you may not be getting signs and synchronicities any longer, not as much, because Spirit's like, now it's up to you. Now it's in your mind. Now it's time to plant that mustard seed. Deserving is the World and Chariot. Thought process of a person who says you know that you deserve for something to end, that's been a blockage to your path. You deserve to continue to go forward in the direction you're going in. For most of you, you may be going in a path, like you're on a path, and you may find that you have a lot of obstacles on this path. You deserve for those obstacles to clear, for things to get better. Keep that in mind as you're visualizing. Visualize your problems dissipating. Visualize the obstacles disappearing. And I know how these sound. I do, trust me, because only through desperation did I ever attempt to visualize. I saw that my life could be much better, that I could be at peace. I didn't have to be tied and stuck and bound to a situation that was always toxic and stressful. True love, Five of Swords and the Star. This is about realizing that you've got to love you first through the chaos, through the conflict. Some of you may be in a space where you're trying to heal a broken person with this here. Like, everyone deserves the true love energy. Everyone deserves their fantasy. Everyone deserves for their life to be a certain way, right? They just haven't learned this. Everyone deserves to be held on to like they're worth something, and someone should be there no matter what, through thick and thin. That's what this all says to me. But you also deserve for people to see that about you, and for them not to take you through thick and thin, for you to understand that you deserve better. And same for the other people, whoever it is, with true love. Everyone deserves to heal, right? And there's an energy of you, true love, like you should heal no matter what you're going through. Aries, this is very deep. It just feels very strongly like today is a day you need to start visualizing where you want your life to be, especially if you find yourself in a situation where you're surrounded by people who don't feel like they deserve any better, so they treat everyone, in a way where it's like win or lose. They feel low. They already feel defeated. They're waiting for someone or something to save them. And Spirit's almost saying you got to save yourself. You got to imagine yourself saved. What does that look like? What does that feel like? It's just that simple. It really is. I don't know how I got rid of that migraine. This is very important. I feel like I need that for today for myself. Like, I don't remember how. I remember it being so bad that it was crippling, like the headache, because of the drama. It was like consistent drama. I kid you not. I couldn't get away, from the person. It's like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna go? It's 12 o'clock at night. I can't just leave, right? All my stuff is here. This and the third. It's just so many things. This person is just bent on creating a problem. They want it. It's like, I've never seen anyone. I don't understand it, to be honest. When people want drama and trauma and complaining and arguing all the time, and man, if I didn't visualize, I never would have been on this path. It was almost right after that I got my first tarot deck, and it was gifted to me. Go figure, by a church. So visualize with abandon. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, another Aries, or we have a Taurus or Virgo. You could be an Aries Taurus cusp. You could be a Pisces Aries cusp. You could be dealing with the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.